Hi, and welcome back, everyone. Thaddeus here. Okay, so some updates with what's going on. I did a little bit of research, and the food processor here doesn't actually need a redstone pulse, just a redstone signal on. So I cleaned up all the work I did there on the clock and just added a lever here. Once this hopper gets drained out, then I'll actually just do the food processor and the town hall and the hopper just stacked up on top of each other, or I'll move it over there somewhere. I went ahead and I took out the stairs going down just because I'm getting kind of tired of it with the mobs coming up and the NPCs going down. I did expand internally here just a little bit on the bottom level so I could move some of this stuff out because it was getting kind of crowded. So I'm definitely going to have to get everything set up for a barracks for these guys, but I really need some more resources like iron. I did watch my quarry here working. It's getting down kind of nice, and but I've run out of space here in the small warehouse. So I need to get some more warehouse expansions, and the larger ones, of course, need iron. I have almost no iron whatsoever. And I'm just going to come over here and show you guys how far down it's gotten. Again, we are at level 82 here where my eyes are looking down. It hasn't really gotten that far. I could make another miner, but I'm just going to go ahead and let this run while I'm gone. I did not make a chunk loader yet. Maybe I should go ahead and do that. But I'm really going to want the advanced one. Good. I'm glad those guys are hitting them because I've only got one arrow left. There we go. Thanks, buddy. Let's see. Other news. I did get in touch with Shadow Mage, the mod author, about the problem that I was having with the adept NPCs coming out as novices. He said he's already got a fix for that in his newest dev version, and as soon as he gets everything prepared, he'll go ahead and release that so we can get the update. I've had some requests about servers, public servers in particularly. Right now, the one that I'm on is just a private server that I've thrown together for playing my mods, and I like to run it on a server. That way, if I decide I want to set up a chunk loader and leave it running while I'm gone for a while, I can do that. I don't have to be logged in and AFK, worry about dying or anything. Most of the time, I shut the server down when I'm done. I just have it here on my local network. I'm thinking about setting up a tutorial for a Minecraft installation and setting up configurations and profiles for installing mods. I'll go through how I make my server mods, build that, and then how I move, basically I move that onto a dedicated server, which is just an older computer that I've got. I've got an old what is it, like a dual core Athlon 64 processor with 4 gigs of RAM on it, and I run a Linux operating system on that, and I've only got 2 gigs of RAM assigned to this server here with this mini mod list, and I'm barely even hitting 1 gig. Even when I've got 2 or 3 players on it and all these NPCs and stuff. I've done some big mod packs with 80 mods or more, basically like some FTB type stuff that I put together, and that one I'll assign like 3 gigs of RAM. The operating system itself takes like 100 megs or less, so I never have to worry about running out of RAM on that. It's just the kind of the processor. It's an older processor, so once I start getting up into the higher number of mods with chunk loading and different dimensions and stuff like that, it does start to get a little bit of tick lag, but it's never really been that bad. It's always been playable. Um, as you can see here, I'm running at 30 frames per second, but that's because I have my VSync on, which is a vertical sync. All that means is that the refresh rate on your monitor and the frames per second of your game are in sync with the vertical refresh rate. And I could turn the vertical refresh rate off. In fact, I'll go ahead and I'll do that right now just so you can see it. And it may or may not change here because I've got Fraps locked in at the monitor refresh rate. So let me turn that off and see if it changes it. No, okay, so because I've got it locked in, I'm recording it at 30 frames per second, so it's limiting my game as well. And for those of you who are interested in recording, like I said, I'm just using Fraps. Definitely, you know, worth the, what was it, like $30 or whatever for the full version. With the free version, you can only record 30 seconds at a time. And so, you know, it's not very expensive. But normally when I play, I would run at a 1920 by 1080, your regular 1080p, because that's what my monitor supports. But if you're recording at that rate, you better have a really big hard drive dedicated to your raw video, because it is going to be extremely large, especially if you record at 1080. I did try doing my first couple of episodes recording at half my resolution, and one of the problems with that is it doesn't allow you to go up past the 480 when you're watching it. It's the max, you know, it's half a 1080, so it's 540, which really didn't allow for the higher resolution. I'll go and I'll keep talking. I'm just going out mining right now because I need to go get some of that iron and some string, and we'll see if we can find anything else. Oh, that looks really nice over there. But yeah, so definitely if you're going to do any recording, you know, Fraps is nice and easy. And then there's some really good video editing software out there. I'm using one that's an open source for doing my file conversion and compression. It works great. It's called VSCD, I believe. If anyone's interested, I can give you some more information about it. And so basically I just go ahead and compress the video down so that when I upload it, I'm not uploading a file that's too large. Let's see if we can find a nice place to go in and go mining. Maybe see if we can find a ravine. I know there was a ravine down inside where I was. Let's see. Okay, good. I'm still in Extreme Hills. So let's just see if we can find an opening out here. I got a little bit of a, what some people call a world hole. I just need that to go ahead and draw as I get closer. So, yeah, so, you know, for those of you who have subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Back to news about the mod. Come on, give me my screen there. So, yeah, I was talking, well, emailing. You know, that pretty much constitutes talking to most of us these days. So I'm in communication with Shadow Mage, the mod author, about public servers, and so right now there isn't any official public server. Now that there is the castle that we're going to go and lay siege to soon. And so, yeah, right now there isn't really anything up. There's a couple that you can find if you're out looking. You can do a Google search for it, and you know, you might have some luck there. But definitely, I can't really give any specifics because I don't have any. But definitely, I would look for an official server to be up sometime in the near future, hopefully. If not, definitely I'm considering the possibility of trying to get one set up with in conjunction with Shadow Mage, so that, you know, we can get some kind of an official tag on there. and really kind of work with the mod author on what his thoughts are about everything, and kind of see where he wants to go with the mod, and where the players, what the players like and enjoy about it. So yeah, I'm not finding any openings over here, so I'm just going to keep running around here. But yeah, definitely. One of the things that I want to see is I'd really like to see some type of multi-team server setup. Maybe something with up to like 4 teams. With those 4 teams competing on a map. I know there's some bucket plugins out there that can allow you to add protected areas on your server, and so I'd kind of like to see something where maybe you'd get 15 minutes or so for each team to kind of set up their base and outfit some NPCs, and then go ahead and open it up for combat, and really just kind of get some stuff going that way. I think that would be extremely fun. I've always been a gamer, whether it was PC gaming. I'm not really much of a console gamer. I'm much more of a keyboard and mouse gamer, because that's what I grew up with. And but board games, growing up, things like Risk, Axis and Allies, Stratego, anything that had to do with strategy and large battles with lots of people. Things like that have always been the things that interest me. And so I'd kind of like to see if something like that can be done, where basically you're the general, and you have your army, and you go out and you lay siege to the enemy. So yeah, that's something that I would like to see set up. I don't know how well it would work, but I definitely want to try it. Oh, so glad I didn't fall down there. And like I've mentioned before, there are a lot of other mods that I think would be good companions with this, like with the what is it? I know there's the ruins and battle towers. Those are both pretty fun. Battle towers, man, those tower guardians are brutal. But you've got like the Better Dungeons mod that has the big mob armies, basically NPCs. I'm also thinking about maybe seeing if I can make a nice adventure map type thing, setting up some battle scenarios. Kind of setting up an opposing force, and your job is to assault the castle, or maybe defend the castle, especially if we could set up like multiplayer teams. Because like I've mentioned before, this mod is set up to allow up to 16 teams, which is just amazing. And I'd really like to see at least something with a couple of different teams, and see how a big battle would go. Okay, so here we go, back on the hunt for iron. And once I get enough iron, then then I'll be able to go ahead and make some more of the storage that I need, start getting some of the resources I need for making the other NPCs. Wow, some block lag, really? And then hopefully the new release will be out soon, with the update to take care of the adept soldiers being novice. Right now I'm hesitant to make anything above the adept level, just because I don't want to have that same issue with giving somebody some diamond equipment, because right now I'm pretty much out of diamonds. So maybe I'll just go into a test world and cheat that in and see what happens. Cheat in the resources and see what happens. And then, if that causes a problem, then I'll definitely be sure to let Shadow Mage know. I've seen a lot of videos online. Most of them are older now with this mod, and so I know there's a lot of interest in this mod in the community. So anything I can do to help promote it, that's what I want to do. Share it and, just experience it and try and get more people interested, because the modding community for Minecraft is just outstanding. So let's see, what's next up to talk about. Let's see. Sorry, now that I'm really on the hunt, I'm kind of focused. Is that some gold? Looks like it. Shut this off here. Yeah, so definitely need to get ready to go to the Nether here pretty soon. Just to I didn't bring an iron pick. Oh well. So yeah, I'm interested in going to the Nether. I'm not sure if there's any Nether generation of the fortresses or castles or anything. If so, that would be kind of cool if they had zombie pigmen in them. That would definitely not be cool. I mean, it would be cool, but it certainly wouldn't be fun, I don't think. And I really should have brought an iron pick in case I run into diamonds or something. Because see, there's some redstone down there. Yeah, that was my fail. Because I knew I was coming mining. One thing that I did bring, that I haven't shown you yet, I went ahead and I made a large backpack. So it's got 36 slots in it. It's really pretty nice. I know there are a lot of mods out there that add backpacks. Some of them are a little bit more functional in that you can have them automatically store items, like I could have it automatically pick up all the iron that I mine, or even refill my personal inventory with cobblestone or dirt or whatever it is that I wanted to put in there. So I don't know if Shadow Mage is going to be putting anything like that in. Maybe I'll go and I'll suggest that, because I find it really convenient. So, if I were playing this with a mod pack and there was another mod that had one of those backpacks like Forestry or even Dartcraft, I would definitely pick one of those backpacks over these. But these are also needed for like making your couriers. They all need backpacks, so there would still be a use for them. And in fact, early on, these backpacks are really pretty cheap. I know that, like with the Forestry backpacks, in order to upgrade them from the normal size, you need to have bees up and running. And bees are cool, but they definitely take a lot of time to get set up. And sorry, I don't want to get sidetracked into talking about Forestry here. But just kind of, I like to make some of the comparisons with some of the mods that I play, some of the mods that the rest of you guys play. Feel free to shout out what your favorite mod is, and we can talk about that, or whatever it is you guys want to talk about in the comments. I'm cool with. So some more iron up there. So my iron hunt is going pretty well. I've got 44. And as you saw, the food production is just off the charts at this point. I went ahead and I got rid of one of my farmers just because I didn't need 3 running around. I've just got 2 running. And again, they're just the novice. With the productivity that the novice guys give, I don't really think I would need to get the adept farmers. Though I wouldn't be against doing so. At this point, I just don't need them. I do want to go ahead and set up like the pig farm and all that stuff just to test those out, see how they work, you know, and even kind of be doing some mod testing for it because we did have the other bug with the chicken farm. And so the more we can, ooh, emerald, and I can't get it. The more I play and we discover together, you know, the better the mod's going to be. So if you guys are ever, you know, playing a mod and you find some kind of a bug, go ahead and make sure you report it to the mod author. Normally, just on the Minecraft forums is all you need to go to, and you can find a place to report bugs. Because you know, the mod authors, they want to know what problems people are having, because you know they put all that time and effort into making the mod. They want to make sure that it works as good as possible.